Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to do something that I've never done before. I want to walk you through the whole process that I do when I'm launch stacking. So right now I have a product that I want to promote. I've already shot the video, I've already edited it. So I want to kind of walk to you my process from how I optimize my video and the tags, to uploading it, to where I get my backlinks and all this other stuff. So I'm going to try to share as much as I can with you guys. So I'm basically just going to let you watch over my shoulder while I do this. So there's going to be a little bit of dead space because you're going to be watching me as I go. But I want to try to show you as much as possible of kind of behind the scenes of what I do. I'm not going to try to leave too much out. I want to show you kind of all that I do when I try to rank for something. So let's hop into it. So, okay, so the product that I'm promoting is called Funnelize, a product by J.K. Dowdle. So the first thing I do once the product is already, once the video is already done, I go ahead and go into, if you're on a Mac, it's the Get Info function. I believe there's a function on PC. I already covered this in another video. But the first thing that I do is I always copy things like how I want to do my description to a notepad. And I also do my keyword research and stuff like that. So I'm also, you want to start with something like product name review, product name review and bonus, product name, what's it called, vendor, and blah, 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 blah. But also you want to do a bit of your due diligence and find out videos in that particular topic and copy those tags. I've already done that. So first of all, I've already kind of optimized my title. I'm going to go ahead and add that to my tags. You also want to make sure that you add the actual name of your video to your tags. So my name is Funnelize Review and 28 free funnels, yada yada. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there as the last tag. And I'm going to go ahead and do that again in the comments section. So I'm going to grab all these and copy those in, and then I'm also going to copy in again the is it in there yet? It's not in there yet. Copy in the name of the video as well. So copy. So you want to do this for both your tag section and your comment section, just because it adds a little bit more relevance as well. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the title minus the emoticon because those don't really register. You always want to have the name of your actual video in the tags because that's actually going to help your rankings, because even if you come up with some crazy name for your video, you're the only video that's called that, so it'll help you rank. So I've now put this in my comment section and also in the tag section. My title is optimized, and I'm going to go ahead and exit. So now that that's done, I can go ahead and upload my my video. So now I'm in my channel, and I'm just going to go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and upload my video. It's already optimized, and this is why I use iMovie, and I also use ScreenFlow, and I also use Premiere, depending on what I want to do. I used to allow those apps to link right to YouTube, and so I can upload it from there. But you're missing out on this step here, the step that I just did, where you're kind of optimizing those, optimizing this stuff. You can't do that when you set your iMovie or Premiere or whatever to link directly to YouTube. You miss that step. So I always upload my videos as private. Some people will tell you different. I'm not going to say that one is better than the other. As long as no one else is going to see it at first, then that's really all you need. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the video. It's going to upload. So basically, I use the thing called TubeBuddy. I'll drop a link for TubeBuddy somewhere below this video. But basically, I already have my preset kind of footer that I use to all my videos, and then I can go ahead. I always kind of set up my YouTube review videos to have a similar kind of vibe at the top. So I hit Funnelize Review 28 free funnels, and then so this link here, get my free funnels get funnels and bonuses, and also I have a blog post, and then I kind of describe the product, and then I use tags, and everything else that's in the description is things that I've used before. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that here. I've gone into pretty links. Some people use their naked link, like their naked bonus page link in the description. That works perfectly fine. I like to customize my links, so This is the bonuses, and then I'll drop in the blog post link when it's done, and I'll finish that in about an hour from now. So one thing that you want to do, the reason why I lost my channel was, number one, I was operating without disclaimers. You want to have a disclaimer. You're totally welcome to come to my channel and copy this right here. It's very important because as an affiliate marketer, they're kind of coming after us, and you want to let them know that, you know, basically they're operating at their own risk. You want to also set up your footers so that they all have, you can links to your social media. You can give them, the thing that really saved me when I got my new channel was including other links. So all these links that you see here, share this video. I'm gonna copy this link right here, and you actually do that now. I always have a share this video because it's basically, YouTube doesn't want you sending traffic off of their site. They really don't want that. So, wow, I can't grab it. Okay, share this video. So I'm trying to keep people on YouTube as much as possible, and by doing that, so this section here, I have other videos that I'm recommending. They're all YouTube videos, and I'm basically showing YouTube a little bit of goodwill that I want to keep them on the platform. And I have my other links, and yada yada yada, and this kind of changes from day to day. So I have my description. So now I have my tags. This is still all uploading. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all my tags. Like Notepad on Mac or PC is perfect for this. So you want to go ahead and put your tags in. So all my tags will show up. And so if you're using a tube like TubeBuddy, it'll take a second, but then it'll find your tags, and it'll also recommend tags with the autofill feature. And I'll wait for that to show up. It's going to take a second, but during that time, I'm going to go ahead and upload my thumbnail, which I've done. Another little tip for you guys, I'll just show you what I do. I have one folder that's all launches that I'm working on, and I separate those by month. That way, if someone wants to ask me about a particular launch, I can reference it. So like this is December, I'm doing Funnelize. This is the first launch I've done this month. So I put that folder, and I have all these images from the sales page that I can kind of drop in there. But unfortunately, I think I didn't save my thumbnail in there, which is kind of a rookie mistake. I normally always put that in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and sort by date added, so I can find my funnel. Sorry, find my thumbnail. It'll take me a second. If I don't find it, I'll just upload it later. But it's basically I try to keep everything in the same folder. Normally, as you can see, I'm a little bit disorganized today because I'm just kind of doing this video off the cuff. But I'll upload the thumbnail in a second.
Well, we're waiting.
But anyway, I think it's still kind of rendering this. So Funnelize review, plus bonus, you can also do product name review, ampersand, like the and symbol, bonus, product name vendor, product name bonus, and then you want to start adding in keyword specific, what's it called, tags. So it's also going to give you all these other things. So like right now, I'm not seeing anything that I want to add to this, but this is a good place to start because these are all tags that other users are using. So is it done yet? Oh, still 19%. So during this time, I take this time to, number one, I create a playlist. I add it to my playlist. So I have a playlist called, it's called Marketing Course Reviews. You want to add your courses to a playlist if possible, so you have two options. You can add your course to a playlist that's something like all marketing reviews, or let's say you're reviewing a product, let's say like ClickFunnels. So if I'm going to be creating like 20 ClickFunnels videos, the first videos that I do, I may want to intersperse other ClickFunnels videos by other people, include those in my playlist, because that'll help those videos show up in the suggested videos tab. So I'm going to go ahead and let that keep doing while I'm doing that. So as you can see here with TubeBuddy, they're kind of helping you track the different things that you should be doing. So hopefully I can, while this is rendering, I'm going to try to do some other things. I don't know if I can do that. I might have to cut this video and re-enter. But basically, angle brackets aren't allowed. Which angle brackets are my... This is a new feature, actually. Angle brackets. I'm going to have to check this out. I'm going to have to cut the video and come back in, because I'm not sure what they mean by angle brackets aren't allowed in your description. This is the first time that this has ever actually happened to me. So I'm not sure. Hey folks, so I'm back and my video is still rendering, but I just want to share with you what I found because you may come across the issue that I came across where it said brackets aren't allowed in your description. And basically what that is these puppies, this and this. I normally add those to like Facebook posts and things like that, but on Facebook they don't want this. So sometimes I'll do things like a kind of a long arrow, that kind of stuff is not allowed. So they don't want that. So make sure that you don't add any sort of brackets like this. So in my description, I've now added things, basically more parentheses, like get my bonuses, parentheses, and that'll help save you. And that's still rendering. Return to editing, and I'm gonna kind of try to keep showing you. This is a kind of a bigger file, but I think I'm all in the clear now. But I just want to kind of share with you that my channel, I lost my channel earlier this year. It was quite devastating. And the thing that I learned that helped me to stop, and then once I finally got my channel back, I got a different channel back, they were ghosting my videos. And it wasn't until I started adding other YouTube videos into my descriptions that I started being able to rank. And even now, I still have a little bit of trouble ranking because there's still a little bit of my channel is a little bit tainted. I don't want to start over again. I have some nice subscribes now, but basically, like in your descriptions, try to have a section called like recommended courses, where you list your other, courses, other things that you're recommending, other videos that you've done, to keep people in the native YouTube kind of ecosphere, whatever the word is. So right now I'm like adding. Right now I have links to other courses, so it's like all these links that are in YouTube to basically like I'm basically telling YouTube that I'm not trying to get people off of your site. I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, I have my bonus page and I have my blog post, but there's a lot more links that are linking inside YouTube than linking outside YouTube, which is a big thing that you need to keep in consideration. So so let's say right now I'm using TubeBuddy. So this video is not where I want to get my views from. I want to actually, I'm uploading this video kind of early, so there's other than like my friend Adam Payne, there's not too many other videos I think about Funnelize, but basically this section says videos to gain views from. So I try to type in my keyword and then I'll find what keywords they're using and kind of add those to my tags. It's going to take a second, but best Funnelize bonus, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. So what the hell? This Funnelize work, I don't need that. Funnelize reviews, I'll go ahead and grab that, but we don't need that. So sometimes you put something here, like, it shouldn't be hard to find something that says Funnelize review, but sometimes this area here won't necessarily show what you want it to show. So right now, my friend Adam Payne, who's an awesome marketer by the way, join his group, beerswithadam.com or whatever it's called. So now he's the first person because he always gets on top of his reviews. So basically, like, he's my friend, but we're also marketers. So these are the tags that he's using. So if I wanted to grab any of these tags, I have pretty much all these tags outside of Adam Payne. But if you were launch jacking and you want to kind of get a leg up on the other people that are competing with, you can kind of check out the tags they're using and add those to your descriptions. So where are we at? 73%. Jesus. So let me just, while we're doing that, try to find my thumbnail. I don't know where I put it. I might just have to go back to Canva. It's entirely possible that I'll have to go back to Canva because this is what my life is like. I'm just kind of rambling in the dust, rambling in the dark. Yeah, I'm just going to go back to Canva. So if you don't know Canva is basically where I create all my thumbnails. I'm not artistic at all. I'm a musician. I'm artistic in that way, but visually, I'm almost kind of, like a little bit remedial with that. Like I can't match colors and all this other stuff, but I try to keep a little bit of a template for my thumbnails. And even though it's simple, it works. And if you want to hop on Fiverr, which is now probably $75, because nothing is $5 on there anymore, you can kind of grab your own. You can kind of get someone to make a viral looking thumbnail for you. But in that amount of time, I'm waiting for this to open up. I have a lot of shit opening right now, but I'm basically just, like I said, I don't want to do too many edits. I really want you guys to see my process. So just to kind of see this, why you need something like TubeBuddy, I prefer TubeBuddy to vidIQ. I have my reasons. but I use TubeBuddy, and what TubeBuddy does is helps you to they have this predicting your tags thing. So this isn't a ClickFunnels course, it's about other things, it's about JK's course, of course, but I did do ClickFunnels review because he does talk about ClickFunnels, so I want this video to show up kind of on the side, the right side of a ClickFunnels review. It doesn't have to be about ClickFunnels. I want to get the attention of people who like ClickFunnels. So because they see ClickFunnels review in my tags, they start adding all this ClickFunnels tags. So these tags don't necessarily mean that you're going to rank for these, but these are tags that other people are using. So where are we at right now? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Another cool thing that you need to do, you can use Emoji Keyboard or Emojipedia. A thing that people do now is with their descriptions is to add like a little bit of an emoji, just something fun and silly or whatever. I definitely won't. There's definitely marketers, friends of mine who will do something like ABC product review. Do not grab this product without my bonuses, and there's a whole bunch of emojis, which will grab your attention, which is exactly what it's designed to do. That's very brilliant. But I don't want my titles that messy. And again, it's nothing against them, but it's just kind of my way of doing things. So I'll throw in like one emoji. So my title is basically going to be Funnelized Review plus 28 free funnels, which is part of my bonus, and then I have this little monkey thing. So I'm going to find can I copy the monkey from here? I might be able to do that. I'll just copy the monkey. Yep. Funnelized Review plus 28 free funnels bonus, which is like enough. I'm not going to like load it up with a bunch of emojis and stuff like that. So we still got 3 minutes. What else can I do? So this is what else I do. So I have an app called Recastly, which is basically going to allow me to create closed captions. So I'm going to hide my login stuff, and then I'm going to jump back in. But basically, another way to rank your videos is by adding subtitles. Like YouTube will generate its own subtitles for your video in whatever language you speak, but sometimes the subtitles are a little bit off, and it's better to create your own subtitle file. So there's a couple ways to do that, but my tags are too long. Let me get rid of that. How about 468? I'm dyslexic, sorry. I'm reading 648. 468, 500, I think that should be fine. So I'm going to hop into Recastly. Recastly is a product that came out. I will drop that in the description somewhere below. Basically, it's it's a software that allows you to create subtitles of your videos, but also if you don't like my voice is really deep and sounds like a prepubescent boy. So if I was subconscious about my voice, or maybe you don't speak English natively, you can make a robotic voice. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in. I can't give you every secret that I have. You need to do your own research, because I have my secrets because I did my research, so I want you guys to do the same thing, get that same work ethic. But it definitely can be done. So while that's opening, I'm going to go ahead and add my tags to my description. You want to do that, but you don't want to keyword stuff. You don't want to do that because YouTube sees that as spam. So like even all these ones that I have here, I'm not gonna copy all these. I'm gonna kind of maybe do half of them, and I'm gonna also, I'm gonna do like half of them. So these are my tags, and that's where I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna go sorry for the language. I'm not gonna go wild. So this TubeBuddy script here is like, it's going to tell you all the things that you need to do to optimize your video. So I'm going to add a card, I'm going to add an end screen, I'm going to add the closed captions, which I'm going to do with Recastly. Monetization, I cannot do because I don't have 1,000 subs, so sub to my channel. But monetization has changed, so I can't enable monetization until I have 1,000 subs. I'm going to add it to a playlist, I'm going to make it public, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, and reply to a comment. And I'm going to go ahead and edit that with, I'm going to go ahead and download that again because I don't know where I put it. And that happens to me because I can be a little bit senile. You cross the 40 mark and you start getting gray hair, and, I shave my side so the grays don't show. I dye it purple. You know how it is, ladies, whatever. Okay, anyway. So it's getting later. So my video is now finally uploaded, and so now I've already added my end screens and annotations, and now I'm adding cards. So cards can be kind of like any video that you've uploaded before. I don't have any of this other stuff. So I'm just kind of intersperse just whatever random videos. Like typically I try to choose the videos that have the most views. So like I'm gonna add the lost code. I'll add that. I mean, typically the way that you want to do these is you want to take a course that's congruent. Let's say it's a course on funnels, and you want to intersperse a video that you've done on funnels. But I'm not doing that right now. I'm just kind of adding a couple just random videos because I want to increase my exposure. So I'll just add that. So, where's that second one? I just kind of spread it out. I don't do any sort of rhyme or rhythm to that. So hopefully, in a minute, like I'll be able to get the file from Recastly, and then we can upload the subtitle file. And seriously, folks, the subs increasing. It's so late. It's almost 2 a.m. Subtitle files actually really help your thing promote your thing rank, because let's say that the title of the course is something kind of strange, and if YouTube tries to translate the way that you say it, it may not populate the right thing. So, you know, Funnelize is not super hard, but it might be some crazy course with a different name, and you want to have a course you want to have a name that's recognizable. So right now I'm going to go ahead and make my video public, and then that's where I do all the other stuff. So now it'll be public. I've already added all my tags. I've optimized my description. One other thing that's new to YouTube is hashtag. So you're only allowed 3 hashtags that will show. You've probably seen these hashtags that show up in videos. And really, hashtags are new, and so you have a limited amount of time to kind of be known for certain hashtags, like the people who are known for the hashtag ClickFunnels on YouTube now. But for this course, I'm just choosing Funnelize Review, Funnelize Bonus, and ClickFunnels because I want to attract people who are looking for ClickFunnels reviews, because this course is ClickFunnels based. So I'm adding 3 hashtags. You only get 3, so don't add 20 because only 3 will show up. So I'm going to go ahead and make the video public. I'm going to disable this because I'll do that on my own as far as sharing to Twitter and Google+. You can get a like on Facebook, add captions, share to Twitter. I'm going to do all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and do it. It's now going to be public. My video is now going to be, it's going to be out there. It's going to be out in the internet. So, all right. So now that it's published, I can now take this URL and put it back into Recastly, and it'll take a minute or 2, but it'll find it. So once that's done, then I can upload it's going to tell me that it's not found yet because I've literally just uploaded. But basically what you want to do is what I normally do is I'll show you what my rhyme and reason. I leave this window open, that way I can copy the description if I need, but I open up this video in an incognito window just to get that first view out of the way. Because when you're in incognito mode, I mean, some people will tell you to do like, open a bunch of these, over and over again. You can do that, but really, I just want that first view, and the first view will be me, because it's like having your mom, like your first blog post. So basically, like, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna turn the volume off just in case you hear that. I'm gonna let this play in the background, and I'm going to also do that in the regular non-incognito thing. So from here, I'm basically going to do a couple things. I'm going to go ahead and give myself I'm going to pin a comment, and I'll say something like, let me know if you have any questions, or I'll actually pin the blog post itself. Because this is the screen that I want to be in. This is the screen where I can do all my sharing and all this kind of stuff. So again, you can fast forward, you can scrub, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just trying to show you guys the behind the scenes process. Mostly of what I do. I can't reveal everything because I don't want you guys taking my money, but I want to help you guys as much as possible. So the first thing I do is I'll do a comment. So I'm just going to tell you what I would do because I don't want to take too much time, but I will go and add a comment and say, like, let me know if you guys have any questions or concerns. I will like that comment, and I will pin that comment to the top, and I will also heart that comment, and that's going to be a positive ranking signal to YouTube, to Google, basically. So now you want to go to the share functions, and this is where all the good stuff happens. Yeah, they've definitely changed. all this stuff. It's like, it's crazy looking now. So basically, a little hint for you guys is basically YouTube is telling you where they want you to share this. So Facebook, Twitter, Blogger, Reddit, Pinterest, VK, LinkedIn, Mix, email, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of telling you, and this continues to keep changing. But basically, they're telling you where they want you to share this out. So can I actually write a comment now? Okay, fine. So I'm going to add my own comment. I mean, like, you can also take your bonus page link or whatever and add that to this link or whatever you want. But I just like to say, let me know if you have any questions. I heart it, and I also pin this to the top. That way it always stays on top of the comments. So that's one thing that I do. So then everything from here is kind of just like using the functions that YouTube is giving you. So the share functions, I'll share this out basically. I won't walk you through every single one of this, but basically just know that I use every single one of these except for Mix. I don't know what Mix is. I don't use it. And I don't use email. But every single, all the other ones I use. And if you've taken my course, which I will link up, I will also show you the other places that I link things up. Basically, like, once that's done, I grab all of my links together and I put them to a thing called SimLab, and I syndicate it. Well, you know what? Forget it. It's too late and I'm too tired and whatever. But the point is, once I have the link from like Twitter, and once I have the links from Tumblr and Google Plus and Blogger and whatever, I copy those all to a notepad. I copy them at the bottom. So like I'll do this, backlinks. So let me just try to open up, like, let's say a Blogger first, just so you can kind of see how I do it. And once I open that up, then I'll copy down all the links backlinks that I'm doing, and then I'll put those into this tool called bulk add URL. And unfortunately, like, Google changed the ability to actually submit your own links a while ago. I found that I'm on some forums with other SEOs, and this has been working. It won't index all of them. Unfortunately, it's just kind of like, you kind of have to take your chances. But just note this URL, copy it down, bulk add URL. This is the last time I'm going to share it. So let's just say I do new post, and I'll probably just grab all this. Like in this particular case, I do have a blog post that's actually optimized for this product, but because I just want to show you guys what I'm doing, I'm just going to do this. So I'm just copying my blog post. I'm going to add in my YouTube video. From YouTube, well, you probably actually will. Alright. So I'll just add that to the top, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Publish, and then what I'll do is I copy that link to my kind of notepad here, and once I have, like, I might have 20 links here in this backlink section, and once I do that, I go into the bulk URL thing that I just showed you, and then I'll add it there. Okay, so I'm going to pick back up where I left off. So the last one that I did was Blogger, so I'm just going to keep walking you guys through the process. So like I said, I keep my two windows open, and so I have the window that has the description here, that way I can kind of quickly copy and paste, and then I have my actual video open with the share link. So I've created a Google Sites site. Obviously you want to, Google likes Google, so you want to be creating Google Sites and Google properties that you can add inside of your Google site. So I just made a quick Google site, and I can go ahead from there and embed my video, which is, I'm going to do that right now. Go ahead and select that. So now that's kind of embedded on the Google site. And what else? So at the bottom, I leave room for other links. So other links are going to include things like, I'm going to go ahead and do Twitter. I did it last night, actually. copy link to tweet. So again, the bottom of my video, backlinks 1. So Twitter 1. Okay, Twitter is ready. Sorry, my computer's, I got a lot of stuff open, so it's running. So that's the Twitter link. I'm going to go ahead and add this to Google+. Google+ is getting ready to go away, I think, next year or something like that. But for right now, I like to maximize as many Google properties as I can. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the video. I don't want that. No, I want to add my my link to Google+. Let's see. Just gonna there we go. So now that's there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that link as well. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open that, grab that link, put that in my notepad. So now we have Google+. We did Blogger earlier, but I'll go ahead and just grab that link. I don't think I grabbed it. And basically, like I said, you want to be using as many Google properties as you can, because Google likes Google. It's really kind of that simple. So I'm going to grab that link, make sure that's the right one. Sorry, the view. Okay. I'm going to grab that link and put that in my notepad. And so now what I'll do with the Google Sites is I'll add other Google property links onto there. So now I'll grab, I don't know why this URL got weird, but I'm going to leave it. Grab the Google Plus and the Twitter link. This is it ends up creating like a little bit of a loop, if that makes any sense. Basically, like I'm going to index this page and the site that I showed you guys earlier, and so it's kind of going to index this Google Sites thing in addition to everything that's in this one. So let's do one more. Let's see. I don't really bother with Reddit because like they don't really like self-promotion. So now if you're an active Redditor though, and you've kind of gotten to know the moderators and you're constantly posting good stuff and you have some good karma, then they're not going to really mind. But I'm not on Reddit that often, so I would rather not like go in there and look like I'm basically self-promoting, because they're really not going to like that. So I'm just going to log into my my Pinterest. And this is I use the thing called Once Password for all my passwords, just as a kind of aside. So basically, like I'm going to grab the URL from Pinterest as well once this opens. Okay, so there's my link for excuse me, my Pinterest link. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that down at the bottom as well. I'm not going to really add that to my Google Sites one, but let's do some more. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to bother with VK for today. I'll do LinkedIn. If it's a really competitive launch, you want to do as many of these as possible, but for the launch that I'm doing right now, so far I'm ranking pretty well. So I may go back and add other links in as other people, start posting their videos and stuff, because I'm about almost a week early with this one. Okay. And I'm just going to copy a little bit of my my description, like the top part of it, like basically the information part. LinkedIn. And also, if you see, like, this link right here is my blog post link, so this is actually will generate a backlink from LinkedIn as well. Sorry about that, my phone rang and I had to go move my car. So anyway, so where were we? We were doing LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is done now, so I'm gonna go ahead and post that, and then I'll grab that link and put it into my notepad. Post. It's weird sometimes with the app that I use. There we go. Okay. You post, and then I'll grab that link and put that in my notepad. And also the reason why I use this type, the Mac Notepad, instead of just kind of one of these regular ones, is because it syncs with my phone. And let's say I was able to start doing some work, you know, on my computer, but I need to now do it on my iPad or something like that. I can kind of do it on the go, so that's why I do that. It also helps me keep track of what things are helping me rank more, like how many links I use, and it just helps me kind of know a little bit better of what's happening. So also I will grab this LinkedIn, because LinkedIn now does a thing where they'll change your links to kind of a branded LinkedIn link. So now I'll have 2 LinkedIn links for that for the video. Alright, so where else are we now? So I'm not going to bother with Tumblr. I don't do too much anymore. Mix I never do because I don't know what that is. And so now I'm going to show you guys some of the other places that I get links from. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Hatena blog. Hatena blog has a high authority ranking, so that's why a lot of launch stackers like to use Hatena blog. In a second it'll actually I can switch to English because my Japanese is rusty. So once I'm in, I'm going to basically copy and paste the same thing that I did for all the other videos. This section here, I'll just kind of grab all of it. And by the way, I do a very similar process for when I want to rank my blog post. Like, I created a blog post about this course as well, so I won't do that on camera, but I do a very similar process to videos than I do to blog posts. I add all my links to the notepad, and then I index them on the bulk URL that I showed you a little bit earlier. Excuse me. So now I can go to my Hatena, and then what I'll do is I'm gonna paste the YouTube description, and then I'm gonna add a bunch of these links at the bottom, like I'll show you in a second. Once it opens up, I have a sip of my pineapple juice. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. And close out. Actually, I'm going to edit the Blogger one, and I'm going to add some more links to the bottom, similarly to how I'm doing for the Google sites. So, other links, and I'll grab all of these from the Google sites. Because again, I don't know what the proper word for this. It feels like a feedback loop or whatever. That's the way that I like to refer to it. It might be a link loop or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and update that. And then my Blogger link will now have other links inside of it. So now I will put this Blogger link in my Hatena blog bottom description as well. Okay, new entry, and let's just grab all this. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and actually grab the title first. And now grab all of this. And because this is still in a blog format, you want to make sure you do things like create headers. So I'm going to make that, see this here at the corner, large heading, so now it's reading it like a heading. I'm going to go ahead and hyperlink my bonus page, like basically hyperlink all the links, because if you leave it as text, it's not going to read it as a link, if that makes any sense to you. And I'm not going to do it with all of these because it'd take me forever, but just kind of see what I mean. Like Blog is very smart, so it'll generate a preview if it needs one. So I'm just going to keep that as a URL and do that. URL, and I'm going to actually get rid of a bunch of this stuff because I don't need it right now. And I'm gonna actually, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of this stuff. Again, you can feel free to, fast forward or whatever, but I just want you guys to see kind of what I'm doing. So other links. So now I have all of these. Actually, the better way to do this is I've been keeping track of the links here, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab all of those. That's the best way to do it. And that's why I keep them in a notepad. I'm a little bit selective about the links that I use. I always try to put all of my Google links inside of Blog. I don't necessarily need to do the Twitter one. I'm just kind of doing it just for the sake of doing it. I don't want to load it up with too many, but I'm going to go ahead and embed my video as well. And Blog is it's smart, so it knows when things are videos and when they're not. So I'm going to go ahead and insert that thing, and in a second it's gonna come up with. There we go. So now I've had, and as you can see, these count as embeds, and Google and YouTube love embeds because it's kind of helping to rank up your authority. So now the video's in there. Go ahead and hyperlink that because I want people to subscribe to my channels. Subscribe if you haven't already. Keep that as a URL. And that, and then the rest of them I'll kind of leave for now. I'll maybe do that off camera or whatever. Okay, well for now, I'm just going to go ahead and hit publish, and then I'm going to grab that Blog link, and then you'll see what else I do with this. Okay, close. Make sure that's the. Let me grab the actual link to the article. I'm gonna try this to the post. Yep, that's it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the notepad again. So now we're kind of racking up some links here. And again, like the more competitive the launch, like if this is a huge launch and I knew everybody would be on it, then I would do a lot more of these. But so far so good. So I just kind of want to show you the basics of the process. So where else do I go? There's so many other places that you can generate backlinks and stuff from, but this is a good place for you to start. So as you can see, what I've been doing is just to kind of break everything down. I've chosen Google Sites. I'm going to go ahead and add my Blog entry into there. Let's see what I'm missing on that one. LinkedIn, putting LinkedIn. So that'll kind of do it for this one. I don't want to get too crazy. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to go ahead and publish that. Another little thing that you can do, let me move myself over quick, is like create a Google Doc. So if it's a really strong competition, let's say it's a lot of people on it, I would basically take all these links and throw it into not only a Google Doc, but a Google Sheets and a Google Slides. So let me go ahead and do Google Slides real quick for you. Because basically, again, these are all Google properties, so you can put them all inside of Google. Basically, wrap all of your Google sites into other Google sites, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and create a new one. But as you can see, like I did this for Fuego Breakout, and I'll show you what I'm doing. excuse me, new blank, and then I'm gonna take my thumbnail, the thumbnail image that I created in Canva, and add that in there. So name my title. Oops, nope. Alright, and so now I'm gonna kind of delete this section of it because I don't need this. I don't want it. I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna create like a fresh one. No, I'm gonna create a fresh, completely blank one. I don't want one that has text in it. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my my thumbnail, and then you'll see what I do with this. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab the URL of my video and check this out. So now this thumbnail has the link associated with it, and now all you have to do is you have to make this public, so you have to publish it and share the link. There should be a function to publish to the web. Let me move myself back over. It needs to be published to the web for this to work. Publish to the web, publish. So now I can bring this into my Google Google Sites site. So grab that. So now, sorry, I keep having to move myself over. So because I'm already logged into my Google account, it'll be able to pick up what I just put in there. So you can do a similar thing with Google Draw. I won't do that, but Google has a drawing thing. They have Google Drawing, and they have something called Google Keep, and you can use all those, and you can kind of embed them onto this one Google this one Google site. So that's all I'm going to do with this one, but like I said, you could take all of your links, you can create a sheet and embed it onto this, you can create a form, embed it onto this, you can create a doc, embed it onto this, basically just typing out all these links. Get it? Hopefully that makes some sense. Alright, but that's all I'm going to do with this Google site. And I'm going to go ahead and open up my bulk URL, because I want to index this stuff. Like I said, Google changed their option to basically submit links a while ago, so sometimes this works and sometimes this doesn't, but I always just try to do it anyway. Again, it's called bulk add URL. Some very knowledgeable SEOs kind of put me onto this, and it works. Like I said, it won't necessarily work all the time, but anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So publish, and let me make sure. Okay, let me grab my link. So that's this right here. If you can be the first to grab a Google Sites and make it product name / review, that's a really good idea. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Excuse me, sorry. My voice is a little froggy today. Alrighty. So now I'm gonna add that one in there. So now this is where the notepad comes in handy. So now I can grab all of these and put those in bulk add URL. Remove the spaces so it doesn't see all the spaces. Let's see. I don't drip these. If you're building just a massive amount of links, then yeah, you can go ahead and do that. But for me, I don't need to drip it. Like, let's say you had 100 backlinks, you don't want to link those all at the same time. It's a red flag to Google. But that's kind of basically it, folks. I mean, like, there's a couple other things that I do that I cannot share, that kind of maintain close to the vest. But I'm hoping that this video has kind of helped you a little bit see, you know, just the general process that I go through, and it's a similar process a lot of launch jackers follow. I mean, I learned it from some people, but just know the power of kind of interlinking meaning like where I showed you guys at the bottom, you know, create other links and then put your other links here. So once I index this Google Sites, it's also going to see all these other links in the blogs. Excuse me, on Blogger, it's also going to see all these other links. So that's why I kind of interlink and interloop these things. So, and that's going to take a little while to index, but basically, like, if it's a competitive launch, I'll wait maybe a few hours and then check in incognito mode and see where I'm ranking. If I'm not where I want to be, I'll go back. Because I have this notepad, I can see what I've already linked already, and and kind of add some more firepower to it. There's a lot of sites that are kind of like a fake YouTube where you can also get links from it for your videos. So like, I think it's Loop Videos. Something like that. Basically, it's a site where, there we go. So it's another way to get a backlink for your YouTube video. So I'm going to enter in my URL, and it'll find my video, and it'll basically create a video on their site with their link of my video looping. And it's just another way to kind of get a quick, cheap, maybe slightly a little bit slutty backlink, but it'll work because I'll have a link for it. Let that populate, and then in a second I'll have this link. That's a separate link that links to my YouTube video that's on this other site. So for shits and giggles, I'll just put this in. I'll add that to a new task. But there's a couple other of these. Daily, I think it's Daily Star Movies. I'll just do that last one, and then I'm going to end the video. I just kind of want to show you, you know, the possibilities out there. I think it's Daily Star Movies. It's something. If I can't find it, I'm just going to cut the video. But yeah, that's not. Anyway, there's plenty of these sites out there that are kind of like ghetto versions of YouTube, where you can put in your YouTube URL and it'll spit out another link that is kind of embedded on their site. So anyway, folks, I hope that this video has been somewhat helpful to you. Sorry about all the pauses. I did some editing, but I also want you guys to see my process, so feel free to watch it at double times the speed, or if I'm rambling too much. But hopefully this has helped you. So please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up, share the video, drop me a comment, and hopefully I've helped you. So have a great day, an amazing week. Keep crushing it. Talk to you soon. Peace.